Today.
Sometimes we're insecure, we're fragile. Sometimes we laugh at each other to make ourselves feel better. Sometimes we lie, sometimes we say things
That we really don't mean.
but in the moment
Seems like the thing to do. Beautiful people, we're all flawed. Beautiful creatures. Get on in this room. I'm waiting for 1,000 people to enter on it. Thank you, Stacy Barth, and that is the truth, honey. We're all flawed, beautiful creatures, but it's our flaws that makes us flawless, honey. Right? It's your differences that make you amazing, right? Your differences make you stand out from the masses. Okay? So let's talk about this Dr. Umar Johnson fiasco going on with his daughter. Okay? Now, I want to look at this from an objective standpoint. Hi, sweetie. Good morning, Grand Rising. I want to look at this from a thank you for entering the building. We have 1,000 people in the building. 0 likes. Willie Bowen. Handle your business. Okay, so I'm waiting for that like, buddy. Okay, so I want to look at this from an objective standpoint and not a judgmental standpoint or an emotional standpoint, right? Because when you use your emotions, you need to do that with intent and not let your emotions use you. See, when you go ahead and you just let that thing, just have emotional diarrhea all over the goddamn place. That's what's going on here, right? No judgments. Umar Johnson's daughter has, how do I want to put this? She struck back, or she answered his invitation for dinner. You know, Umar Johnson's daughter came out and called him a fake and said, you are pro-black and you pro-kid, and yet you don't watch your own kids. Listen, this is how most, listen, objectively, if I'm going to look at this objectively, this is how a lot of people are. You have all different kinds to make a world. You have people, don't spam the chat, honey. Okay? If you spam the chat, I will have Willie Bowen to exit you out the building, okay? So let's be kind when you enter the room. Hello, good morning, by the way. Okay. Come rise with Jay. Okay, so look. Hi. Hello. So this is what you want to do. When you go ahead and let your emotions run over top of you and you react, especially on this crystal they call social media, right? Whatever you put through this crystal is magnified, but the energy doesn't go to the intended target. The energy goes to the owner, right? Let them know. The energy does not see, that's the gag in life. This is why you got to love your neighbor as yourself, because you are your neighbor. Now, her putting out that second video. Now, I thought this in my mind. So, you expose him further, which is going to further set you guys apart. So, my humble opinion or advice to the baby would be, because she's hurting, right? So she done totally attached from the fact that that's her dad, right? So you done attach yourself from the fact that that's your dad. Now you leave him open for social media attacks, which he don't really give a damn about. But it's going to affect you in a way, because the people that support him may, try to, discredit you, right? And he doesn't want nobody attacking his baby. And for real, you don't want nobody attacking your dad. So, in my humble opinion, maybe go ahead to that sit down with your dad, right? And try to figure out, Dad, what happened? Because look, I have a story, where y'all know I danced for 10 years. Didn't want to, but I was lost, guys. I spent a lot of years crying, lost, on drugs, not feeling loved, isolated, And another thing, a lot of times social media will isolate you from people, because you think that this up here, what happening on the crystal, is reality, when it's a big illusion. Social media is the illusion, right? But when you go ahead and put so much into it without a purpose, then you isolate yourself from society. And that's where mental illness and unrest comes from, right? Isolation, depression, mental illness, all that comes from social media. It's people, I'm not going to say that. But use social media, like Prince said, don't let it use you. Use it to help others. Use it to inform others. Tell your story. Don't be on here trolling. Well, you can do that, but that's only your energy. That's yours. That's nobody else's. Right? That's nobody else's energy. This is fake. All this is fake. Right? And at the end of the day, look, hate is just dirty love. And vice versa. Love is for real. Look, there's a thin line between both of the two, right? It's a thin line. That's why you can't put judgments, attachments, or expectations on your neighbor. That means anybody that you see. You just got to let them be, love on them, and all of that. Okay. Oh, yeah, no. She wasn't ready. Willie said, I missed your dancing review. Look, she wasn't ready. Look, I was going through the story, my life story, and I couldn't get through half of this stuff, because it was like therapy, and I was crying, thinking back on some stuff, and then thinking in music. The music came up of different experiences that I had. The music popped up, and I'm sitting there crying, getting lost into healing. You know what I'm saying? Or growing. You know what I'm saying? Healing. The word healing implies that you're broken. No, you're just growing. You're growing. You're not broken. You're not bent. You're not cracked. You're just growing. You're having an experience. So instead of saying the word healing, we're just growing over here, okay? Because we're not broken, we're not sick. We are just having this experience. So the way your mindset is going to have a big input on your results in life. Okay? Your mindset is everything, right? And the gag with that is you're going to have to come out of there, come out of the box of your mind. I mean, yeah, come out of that box. Cause you're gonna be thinking all kinds of things. But one thing you do is you love your neighbor as yourself, okay? So I'm gonna give you some ways to come out of the depression. Well, Janice is growing. Janice is growing, and so are you. Because you are here doing the darn thing. You're being respectful. You are engaging. I'm so proud of you. You're engaging and you're just doing the darn thing. And yeah, thank you, Willie Bowen. So, how to get out of the depression? Sugar is a no. Let me tell you, I had got some of these amazing desserts yesterday. And like I told y'all in the previous video, if y'all have not seen it, go back and check that out. Sunday's video, right? Listen, I'm an empath. So it's like the older you get, the less forgiving your body gets, right? Man, this coffee is no sugar, right? I can no longer consume sugar, added sugar. I can no longer consume added sugar because my body is like, bitch. I don't know who you think you playing with. Pardon. I can't consume added sugar because when I consume added sugar, my bones go crazy. Like, listen, when you get, my grandmother say, live as long as you can, but don't get old, honey. Listen, my bones, when I touch sugar, my bones start acting crazy. My bones start aching so bad. So I had some delicious desserts that I was going to review yesterday, which I still might let my kids review. But oh my goodness, I can't even touch sugar. And look, I can't be around things that's not good for my body no more. It's crazy how that works. Because it's like my body is starting to say, all right now, bitch, act like you got some sense now. You know better, so do better. So it's like I had to quit smoking against my will. Cause my breathing, the coughing, the breathing, the heart, had an appointment and I was told, yeah, stop fucking around. So look, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm metaphysical. I don't have to do the health thing because I can alchemize that energy and blah blah blah. No, bitch, act like you got some sense. Eat correctly. Stop smoking. Right? Be social because when you're not social, look, this experience is meant to be socializing. If you're not socializing, you're not evolved. I mean, you're not in proper movement. Proper movement, you gotta socialize. Once you stop the socialization, that's when the shit starts breaking down. Okay? All over the place this morning, but excuse me. Take what you can use from this live stream and rock away, rock on, rock out. And whatever you can't use, guess what? Put it in your back pocket, as the blacks say. Love you guys very much. Have an amazing day. I have lost 4 pounds as of Friday. So I'm back onto my weight loss journey. I had lost 10 pounds, gained it all back plus one. I mean, it was crazy, guys. But I'm back on track. I stopped smoking. Now I'm going to see what that internal revenue do, honey. Because once you take something from the body that's harmful, listen, God has gifts for you. This is how that works. This is how energy works. Try it for yourself. Take something from yourself that's harmful to your body that you enjoy. Because your desires desire you. What is sire? Means king. You're a king, a queen. You're a goddess, a god. What does D mean? It unkings you. It ungods you. You know what? Your desires take you off your square, right? That's what desires do. They take you off your square. So don't get lost into your desires. Get lost into the God within you. And then guess what? All these things will be added unto you guys. Okay? All right, gotta feed these kitty cats. Love you very much. I wish you all peace, wholeness, everything wonderful and amazing that your hand and your heart can hold. But that's highly advanced information. Bob Dole, everyone. Bob Dole.